Welcome to Who Put This On, Season 3, Episode 34, where we watch The Masked Singer. I'm Chris Lorenz.
I'm a singer.
Robert Ketz.
Hey, it's James.
I'm the maxed singer.
Yes.
I like it.
Welcome to Premiere Month on Who Put This On, and I hope you guys had a good holiday. And we bring to you a garbage show. I am sorry, and spoiler alert for my rating.
What if The Voice, but with furries?
Oh, it's the furry voice.
Furry's voice.
Oh, it's a furry voice tale.
All right.
But premiere month, right?
Yeah,
There's so much shitty TV about to happen.
Talk about next.
So
I'm
excited.
so excited, though.
Talk
It's
about-
excited.
Not
It's
even
the
excited
favorite
about-
of the months.
It's
Not-
amazing.
Not even excited about this show. Excited about the next show we're gonna watch.
Minutia. We'll get to the minutia, Chris.
No, give me the description of the show.
Hosted by Nick Cannon, with panelists Ken Jeong, Jenny McCarthy, Nicole Scherzinger, and Robin Thicke. The Masked Singer is a top-secret singing competition in which celebrities face off against one another while shrouded from head to toe in an elaborate costume, concealing their identity. With each performance, the host, panelists, audience, viewers, and even the other contestants are left guessing who the singer is behind the mask. The singers may attempt to throw off the crowd, but keen observers might pick up on tiny clues buried throughout the show.
All right, Noah.
You
keep
okay, Noah?
it together, Noah. Keep it together.
Dude, I'm no like.
James is
Sorry,
doing-
to Noah's defense, this is the longest fucking show description.
Not true.
Each week, a singer is eliminated and then reveals his or her true identity. No, James kept doing the arm motion.
I'm sorry.
All right, but yeah, so that's the show brief.
All right, Rob. What is the show?
This show is part singing competition show,
What is the? Keep going.
part mystery.
What is the competition here? There's no like you sang better than the other person. Like that's not
Well,
like is
No,
what, people vote.
The competition is who do you want to see again perform again. So you just got to be the better performer, whatever that means.
Yeah, it's a
What
performance.
if you wanted to
competition.
see the costume again? You vote for the
Right? Like
costume.
it's whatever you got to do to get the win.
but like
Yeah,
you can do anything. You can come out naked.
you gotta
like
get the
You just
double-
gotta wear a mask.
American Idol, they sing and then you vote, and you can vote for whoever.
Yeah, but
It's
they
the same thing.
explicitly say vote for who you think sound best, right?
But not everybody does.
Right.
I'm
But
sure.
it's-
Yeah.
yeah.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Also, okay. There's 3 singers, blah blah blah. Who gives a fuck? Minutia.
We're right to the minutia.
No one cares. How is this? So we watched the East Coast feed because we had I had recording from East Coast,
Sure.
and we saw somebody lose. So like, are we voting? Is anyone voting? Like
No.
on the West Coast? Like, are we just?
I don't
is it
think
just
people at
done?
home vote. I think
Yeah,
the
it's
audience.
just the audience?
The
Just the
audience
audience.
there votes.
Okay.
Yeah,
And they didn't make it clear, like, they said the audience votes and the judges vote. So it's a little unclear, like, what the percentage weighing is. And, there was definitely one that seemed very fishy vote. So who knows
yeah.
how much producer interference was on these votes. But,
Yeah. Okay. The general gist of the show is they had two furries, and they
Yes.
sang. Each of them sang a song, and what they voted, and then one person was like put in the bottom tier, and one person's going on to the next whatever bullshit.
One person gets a bye.
well,
Yeah.
there's 3 competitions where 2 go head to head.
Yeah.
And then after each head to head, one goes the next week, and one has to have a second vote of the 3 that came in last, and whoever loses that vote gets unmasked and kicked out.
No, whatever.
Yeah, you're put in the losers bracket.
The
That's all
vote,
it is.
the voting
Yeah.
doesn't matter. The singing doesn't really matter.
No, the singing I think does matter to a degree.
Well, this is something I liked with the show. Like, a lot of these singing shows start singing, and it's kind of like, whatever. The whole point is that the singing is when you hear the real voice,
Right.
and then you got to start trying to analyze the vocal cords and try to figure out who it is.
The detective aspect of the show is fantastic. The rest of
Yes.
it less so. But
Yes.
like the whole like playing it with your friends, who do you think that is? Oh, I think it's
Tobey Maguire.
Toby
Carlton.
Maguire.
yeah.
Oh man, if they had like a guy in a spider costume who like came down upside down and then kissed somebody, that would be great.
That'd be
I
good.
think that would give a
No.
lot away.
No, they do that, and then it's Eduardo.
They made an homage to that in the latest Spider-Man movie, too.
I saw it. It was a good movie.
So the first competition was Peacock versus Hippo.
Are we getting to minutia, or are you giving
Yeah,
the
yeah,
overview?
we're in the minutia.
So one of the pieces of the minutia I like here is
Yeah.
when they do the entry walk. It's kind of like fighter style, like
Mhm.
you roll into the boxing ring. So there's music playing, lights are going, you're strutting in on this runway, like kind of like through a crowd or whatever. And then they display like two facts. One, their height, which is we believe their actual height.
Yes.
And two is like some strength or weakness kind of stat, which I'm not sure if that's true or it's just made up about the animal they're in costume of. Did we figure
It
that
didn't
out?
seem like it was that useful, though. We'd have to go back and look at who was voted out and see if it was a hint or not.
Yeah, but the height is definitely
height is real.
a key piece of information
Oh,
on
yeah.
the detective game of the show.
Yes.
And
It's-
then the
yeah.
other key piece of that is they do a video where they give like hints of who this person actually is.
They're barely hints. They're very masked.
Well,
hints.
each week they're gonna have to have another video, Noah.
Are you
They
gonna
can't just give
you
us-
can't just let Noah get away with that. Come
Oh,
on.
I didn't. I kind of.
Oh my god, this is ridiculous. I missed a couple episodes of this show, and Noah just saying ridiculous shit.
Wait, no. Do you think they have to do a video every week?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You have to give out more clues so people have actually want to watch the show to guess who these people are.
So the clues this week then are going to be pretty opaque, but then more and more you think they'll get.
They're just
refined?
gonna get.
They're
more,
all gonna be.
You're just gonna get more and more of them, so you can maybe
Uh,
get more. You can get a better guess. I don't know. I'm not producing the show, and I'm certainly not watching another episode of the show, so I don't
No.
know.
yeah, I mean the only clear cut hint you get is the height. Everything else you have to like piece it together with some other random knowledge that you may have about general celebrity, G-list celebrity to like A-list celebrity.
it's any and everything.
So, I guess let's just talk about it. Hippo
Hippo.
is
Hippo.
in this, and he ends up losing. So if you don't want to know who the hippo is, you want to watch this, don't do it. So we're just going to tell you who it is. It's Antonio Brown.
There you go.
Who's Antonio Brown?
He is a Pittsburgh Steelers running back,
Wide
Wide
receiver.
quarterback, tight end. He plays the defense. He plays all the positions.
He plays the football.
The wide receiver. And the clues in his video were there was a $10,000 check, and they claim that was for a $10,000 fine he got for a touchdown celebration.
Well, that was the connection, right? Like it was the $10,000 was like a tab for breakfast.
It was a clue,
which was after a giant stack of pancakes at a diner, which was also a hint, which didn't make sense at the time. Was that
That
he's
still
like
doesn't
he's
make
known for
sense.
loving big
Yeah.
breakfast.
Also,
Yeah,
I don't
he-
think it was a huge stack of pancakes.
It was.
It
It
was?
was like a 6-stacker for sure.
Okay.
It was definitely a tall.
and then there was some sort of bowl comment, and that was
Well,
supposed to be about Super Bowl and Pro Bowl.
But that wasn't in the video. That's in another
No.
aspect of the
Oh,
show.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Which is when
Yeah.
this panel, which we'll get into that in a minute. We'll unpack that.
We might need to
Everybody hold
rewind the
on.
minutia a little bit.
Hold
I
on this
can't
panel.
rewind the minutia.
But on the Antonio Brown thing, is they get to this like Q&A part where it's like the panel kind of gets to like ask them a question, but it's just kind of like one collective question.
it's a very vague question.
and it's usually very vague.
And the question they ask has to be scripted.
Yes, I was going to get to that because
Mm.
there was one of them. I don't remember which one. They never
Bowling.
really asked a question, and then they just gave this prepared answer. Oh, it was
It was the bowl.
No, it was
Oh.
well, bowling was such a like prepared answer, but unicorn person just out of nowhere said they call me Bird,
Yeah.
and it was like what?
yeah.
And so
Yeah.
clearly they were like, when you get to ask the question, this is your answer.
Oh, Jersey 33, Larry Bird.
They even said it's not Larry Bird.
Yeah. So
Um,
interesting on that. If it's a pre-canned answer, are they even live answering because they're doing the voice modulation, or is it
Maybe.
just a recorded
It
answer?
might be recorded.
Wait,
answer.
and they're
I
just
don't-
holding the mic.
So do
Yeah.
you think in the second bout, I forgot who said it, but the judges asked the question. The answer was, "I plead the fifth." Do you think that's actually a clue and not them trying to be evasive?
OJ.
Wait.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think these answers are pre-recorded now.
Who?
Yeah.
I do think that they could do the voice modulation live. Who said I plead the fifth?
I think it was Monster.
We didn't get there. yet.
We'll come back
yeah,
to that.
yeah. We have to get back, but like,
All right.
right.
And so, anyways, in this Q&A part, Antonio Brown's responds with, "I like to go bowling or something. I'm known for going bowling." 'Cause
Yeah.
I think they asked him what
my
his
favorite
pastime-
hobby
Yeah.
is bowling.
Yeah.
And that was because he's been to a Super Bowl and he has been to Pro Bowls.
Right. So for the listeners, this is how good these clues are.
Yeah, these are the clues.
But the thing, there were actually good clues in the video of his narration.
Yeah.
Because his narration said, "I like to perform in a mask and I win in every arena I go to."
Yeah.
So, and he was holding a baseball bat, which threw me off. So I thought he was a baseball catcher, but then that definitely leads to baseball catcher or football player. So that was actually a good clue.
So-
that was not a clue that they then run back and re-referenced at the end of the show.
Yeah, and all the judges also thought he was an athlete. So like the judges were pushing the audience in like a certain direction.
Yeah, I think what you get is after the first round, you understand like the genre of celebrity you're kind of dealing with. It's like as an athlete, a singer, a
Yeah.
socialite. Like you kind of get an idea of where they're
It's
at.
going to be the same pool of people that are on Celebrity Dancing with Celebrities or whatever.
Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah, Dancing with the Celebrities. That's the same caliber of celebrity that are going to be on the show.
Right.
So like those are the kind of people you need to be guessing.
But I gotta say, like Antonio Brown, way out of left field.
Yeah, no one in this room guessed Antonio Brown, and no one on the TV show guessed Antonio Brown. But I can't imagine that they would actually guess on the show who they actually were.
There might be some where they get it.
I feel like
Like they're not going to tell the judges it's not this person. Don't try and guess this person.
Well, they just don't show it.
Right.
But no,
This-
but
you just don't.
at
They
the
edit
end-
it out.
No,
No,
at
that'd
the
be,
end
like-
when Hippo was voted out before he unmasked, when he like
Right.
almost unmasked right away, and someone from producer must have been like, no, don't do it. They had each one say, okay, what's your final guess? And they put the picture of who they guessed up beside their face. So everyone had a guess.
Yeah.
So you
You
can
thought it was like Deion Sanders.
Me-
or
I
somebody.
mean-
Deion Sanders, I thought was a good guess.
Yeah.
The end vote, they might let you choose who it is, but like in the like minutia talk about who they think it is,
No.
no way.
Yeah, that's because they don't know that they're going off. So like they're just focused. Like the focus is on the unmasking.
So let me pull to this minutia here for a second. So the person sings, they ask this question, and there's a bunch of banter between the guests, and they guess who this person is. And I'm saying in that segment, you will never see
They
who
could
they
edit out.
actually are.
They could edit out them saying the name
Yeah,
of the right
that's
person.
what I'm saying. Is if they guess Antonio Brown in that segment, they would just have never shown it to anyone.
But I feel like they might let one of them in. Like they might just randomly put one in there to keep it honest. But yeah, they could definitely edit out if they're too good at guessing it, then so it won't be there. And they've also encouraged them to just like say a million names. Like just say as
they're
many
talking,
names
like,
as possible.
while they're singing. They're
Yeah.
talking all the time. They're just saying shit.
Should we get into this panel?
I think it's
Oh.
probably about time.
Go to the panel. Wait,
Break it down.
Do you want to get your fuck comment in or go to the panel?
This
It's
is-
related.
Okay.
So who we got on the panel again?
no,
Let's
So in
wait,
the-
no,
no.
let him get his comment in.
Oh, is
His
that? I thought it
comment's
was
about the
panel.
panel.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
what's
oh,
interesting.
yeah.
sorry. I
Yeah.
didn't realize it was about the panel.
I
thought he-
said it already. It's about the panel.
Sorry.
Calm down, people. Calm down.
All right.
Calm down.
We got
No. We'll save it for the end. So, in the commercials, there was a lot of Ken Jeong, who's one of the panelists, and he was kind of the main sort of like, oh, Ken Jeong's funny. He'll be good in the panel, and he's clearly been told to try to make jokes, and it doesn't go great.
They're just like, just try to be funny all you can. That's like all your job is. No matter
Yep.
what they do, just say something funny.
The guy in the panel who I surprisingly thought was actually kind of interesting and provided useful info was they have Robin Thicke.
Yeah.
Mr.
actually
Blurred
was better.
Lines.
Who is Robin Thicke?
Have you heard the song Blurred Lines? One of the contenders
Probably.
for Song
I
of the
know
Summer
you want it.
2013.
I know you got it.
Yeah, I'm sure I know the song. I just
Oh,
don't.
what's that?
So
He sang that song.
hey.
before we get into more minutia here, is like I don't know who sings songs, and this
Sure.
could be the worst show I've ever watched because I literally don't care
Yeah.
at all.
Yep.
I can't guess who these people are. I don't care who these people are, and so I'm letting you guys kind of handle a lot of this because I usually will, but I'll try to bring things back. But like I don't know who the judges really are other than Kim Jong. and that's
Kim
just-
Jong.
whatever his name is.
What if Kim
I knew
Jong
that was going to happen at least once on this show tonight. Like I knew somebody was going to do it. I'm glad I wasn't the first. To say
Boy.
it. I'm being
My
honest.
bad. I know that person, but yeah,
Okay, so
You know
yeah,
them personally?
yeah, personally. Yeah.
So we
I've been-
have Ken Jeong, we have Robin
Yeah,
Thicke.
but you know Ken from like
yeah, I
the
know
movies.
him
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
he's like isn't a singer.
Right.
He's
But all
an
the other
actor.
people, I got you.
we got Jenny McCarthy Wahlberg, and the fourth and final is Nicole Scherzinger from the Pussycat Dolls. She was the
There you
lead
go.
singer, and she actually is like pretty well known because she broke out. She did some songs on her own. Like yeah, she's not a complete rando. Jenny McCarthy, did she host the New Year's Eve thing this year?
I don't
Yes.
know what
She-
she's
Oh,
done.
she did.
What has she done?
That's all she does now.
What?
No, she does
Like, what has
something
she
else
ever done?
now.
I
Max,
don't
what
know.
else does she do?
All right. What would you say if I said Jenny McCarthy literally is killing children?
Like
That
like,
sounds
like
absurd.
Currently,
She is a strong anti-vaxxer and
She
continuing
is the number one anti-vaxxer.
continuing to give this woman a platform is the most unbelievable thing going on in television today. She's a bitch.
She's really. I didn't know
It
that was
would-
her thing.
She's a and is it anyway?
keep
moving
it
on.
safe for radio.
Why is she on the show? So like they have two singers, makes sense. They have a comedian, makes sense. And they have
An
like
anti-vaxxer.
so like she's an anti-vaxxer, but what is her what's the pro pitch? If you're like pitch me Jenny McCarthy being on the show, I don't get it.
Theorizing. She's always theorizing. Conspiracy
Well,
theorizing.
that's what I'm asking essentially, right? Like I don't know who this person is because apparently I've been under a rock. But aside from that,
Well,
like
no,
like
she
what is
was
she known
famous
for? Like what's on
before
her
you went-
resume that's like what does she list, right?
Before you went into The Rock, she was famous.
Is
And basically
she?
her
She
rap
married
was
to Mark Wahlberg.
Donnie.
She's not married to Mark Wahlberg.
I'm just like some sort of Wahlberg. I don't know.
So yeah,
She's
so,
married to a lesser Wahlberg.
I don't know why you're laughing at me. Like I don't know who this person is.
So Jenny
Like-
McCarthy got famous from hosting Singled Out in MTV probably about 25 years ago. I think she also did Playboy. And then since then, she's kind of just been like this, like D-list celebrity. But then a couple years ago, she got hosting New Year's Eve.
She was on The View for a bit.
Was she?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Interesting. Yeah, like she
So
does
she's
like
kind of
yeah,
like TV, a little this, a little that, like light.
TV personality.
She's
All right,
like
let's
a-
move on. No
yeah.
one cares who this person is.
Fuck her.
no. Well,
she
Max
sucks. Fuck her.
I
oh yeah,
think
we've
it's an-
gone over that.
Yeah.
But like should we say we should not watch the show just because she's on it?
Yes, don't give them the ratings.
It's a fair point.
To do anything to not watch this show.
Right. That's why I was like, Chris, you'd be in
I'm
favor
in.
of this argument.
I'm in.
See, this can be your principled stand of
I have no principle.
He's
stand.
already took a stand. You can't take a double stand.
The anti-vax tax.
This is a show format that lends itself very well to end of season spoilers. You just go and you see who. Oh, it was them all along.
That's true.
yeah.
But that the fun of this show, from what I can gather, is guessing who these people are.
Yep.
So like just to go to the end and figure that out, it's like reading the end of the book before, which is like
Chris
it's
is
about the
right.
journey. It's not about the destination.
Yeah.
This show's about the destination.
No.
Well, you can experience it many ways.
Yeah.
If you're just like, I need to know who that peacock is.
Got
Yeah.
Peacock.
So speaking of people, Peacock, the swaggerness versus the sauciness,
Oh yes, that's
which
right.
was the Peacock versus Hippo.
So what was the peacock's height? 5'8"?
5'10".
no 5'6". I thought.
Five
Peacock was kind
something.
of short,
Five.
Really, guys?
Everyone's
I did
five
write it
something.
down. So
Yeah.
except
Shit.
the moose or deer.
The deer was
everyone
6'3".
was
and
everyone
the
was
other one,
around
we got
5'8" to 5'10".
Yeah.
in
Not
the-
true.
Except the deer.
We'll,
Five,
we'll come back
six,
to
yeah,
that.
yeah.
5,
Yeah,
6
once we
through
get to the
5'10",
line.
and deer.
Oh yeah, Peacock
I think Peacock was,
has been in a magic act.
yeah, Peacock's magic
It's
act. What do we
gotta-
know about the Peacock?
It's got to be Teller.
No.
Teller's
so
such a good
Think of
guess.
all the clues. It's going to
What
be
were
like a
the
hop
clues?
skip type of clue, right? So magic is going to be something referential rather than
So
specific.
What was the clue?
I was in a magic act.
There was other clues too.
Right. What were the other clues?
I didn't write them down.
We're terrible at this.
it's all blending. Peacock was first.
So the-
Peacock was
There's
first.
been
it
so
was
much.
long.
That was
So
so many
the
furries
Peacock's
ago.
costume is actually pretty good. It
Peacock
might be
can
my
get the
favorite
best
costume.
Do we think male or female on the Peacock? What
It
song?
was
Based on the
male.
voice, it was male.
Definitely, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
He did
What
The
song?
Greatest Showman.
Oh yeah.
They thought it might be Hugh Jackman,
The
and then
Greatest Show.
Robin Thicke's like, Hugh Jackman's 6'5".
Da-da-da-da-da.
Who
Anyways.
who else did they think it was?
Zac Efron,
Zac Efron.
Because they were both in that movie.
Teller, and one other person.
It's definitely Macaulay Culkin.
Macaulay Culkin's.
Oh no, Peacock was friends with Michael Jackson.
That's
Oh,
right.
yeah.
Mhm. Oh, and started their career at the age of 5.
Yep.
Some sort of Disney, like, what was the kid Disney show that everyone was on?
Like every Disney show.
Degrassi.
Britney
It's
Spears?
Drake.
No, that-
Oh, Mickey
The
Mouse.
Mickey
Club.
Mouse
Mouse
House?
Club, maybe?
Mm.
Yeah.
Is it Timberlake?
It's Shia
Jay-
LaBeouf.
You're not getting Timberlake on the show.
That'd be amazing.
0%.
JT was on the Mickey Mouse show.
He wasn't.
Yeah.
Shia would be.
Yeah,
He's down to the right level celebrity to be on this show.
That's what, he's probably got like some movie that I don't know about. That's
he
coming out
just does.
soon.
He just does weird stuff now. Like it's like Shia. What if you dressed up as a peacock and sang on a stage? He's like, I'm in.
He's like, I'm down. Let's do it.
I could see James Franco doing that. Like
Yeah,
that,
that
Oh, what
doesn't
about
sound
Bob
like
Franco?
James
What's his name? It's not Bob.
I love how everyone's just
Bob
guessing
Franco.
actors.
What are you talking about?
Who's James Franco? The other one,
Dave Franco?
Dave Franco. That's I'm like it's not Bob.
There's no hints that this was an actor, guys.
No,
So it's probably not an actor.
he seemed like a good singer. So in each
Yeah,
pairing,
but actors
there
are
seemed like-
singers a lot of times.
in each
Yeah.
pairing, there seemed like one person who's like had singing training and one person who had not.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So Antonio Brown, the hippo,
Hippo.
definitely the worst singer of the night.
Pretty
Ooh,
clear.
ouch. Lays it on thick.
Yeah, they were pretty bad.
I think he knows
Unicorn.
it. I'm not-
was not
he's-
great.
He's been
He was just
multiple
on the show to
Pro
have
Bowls,
fun.
like,
He's like, I only got to do one
I think
episode.
he's
This is
okay.
great.
I think he's okay with it.
All right. Anything else you want to get out?
Next-
okay.
next-
We talked about Antonio Brown a bunch. We can move
Yeah.
on.
Yeah. Monster versus unicorn is the next.
Wait,
Month?
we didn't go over to the deer.
No,
Deer
years
Flags.
later.
Last.
Oh, there was 6?
Yeah.
Yes.
You don't know
Did
there
you
was
fall
6?
asleep?
Oh boy.
How's
Dude,
it
this
going,
show is, whew. That's why I don't remember Unicorn.
So Monster's video was weird because he's like, I was shunned by society and went to live in a cave, and now I'm coming back.
And supposedly he was in jail. Like I don't know if he said it explicitly, but then the judges kind of really laid it in that they went to jail.
Yeah,
Mm.
5'8", I think the monster was.
Yeah. And he talked about having a mixtape.
Mixtape.
They were both 5'8".
They were both 5'8" in this one,
Monster-
but one male, one female.
Yeah.
Unicorn was female.
And the monster we concluded was Dave Chappelle.
I thought it was Prince.
Yeah, it was Prince.
Dave Chappelle. Yeah. Dave Chappelle's pretty tall.
I'm just messing with you. I have no
Yeah.
idea who it is.
The monster was by far the best singer. They did the Queen song.
Yeah.
Don't Stop Me Now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Monster had
Between
pipes.
the two, or
No, in the whole show.
better than Lion? Lion was pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, I think Monster was top notch.
So who do you think Monster is, Noah?
I don't know.
Carlton.
Yeah, Carlton was a really good guess. Yeah.
Did Carlton go to jail?
I don't, He was shunned by society.
He was shunned by society.
Yeah.
So Unicorn. Anyone got anything to say about Unicorn?
Max had a great guess of unicorn, and then they said it on the show.
Mm-hmm.
But what
Question.
was
How
the
tall
what
is
was the
Cosby?
general theme of the unicorn?
The theme of the unicorn was like, I was supposed to have a blessed life, and then I wanted to be a singer, and somebody told me I was tone deaf.
And I
This
grew
was-
up really rich.
Yeah.
I'm
was
not sure
this
they
the
said
celebrity one that she grew up in like the hills or something?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
she grew
Unicorn
up in
Hills.
Unicorn Hills.
Yeah.
So that's and who was your guess?
Paris.
Yeah.
They did guess Paris Hilton, so
It-
it's probably not her then.
We'll see.
No, I think this is the one where they slipped in the right guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna change. So she was on American Meme, that Netflix movie that's keep being promoted, and in it, Paris talks about all her fans, and like she really likes having this community of fans, and she calls them like little Paris people or something. But there's like a name.
Parasites.
Oh no!
Yeah, there is a name she refers to them, and in the
Please be
Unicorn
parasites.
video,
Parasites
and like
was
her
so
in her
good.
comments, she definitely like was speaking about this community of people she's connecting to.
And she's pro unicorn.
And which leads me to Max of like just +1 on Paris Hilton.
I think the key thing for Paris Hilton is that she's got a new thing coming out. That
She has a
they're
new
promoting.
reality show.
Yeah.
What is it?
It's her. So I think the pitch on the show is everyone told Paris to not go to the clubs and like have fun and like do all the crazy shit she did. So she's like, "Fuck that! I'm gonna make my own club and like some crazy. What's the crazy place in like Spain or wherever?
Ibiza?
Yeah, in like
Ibiza.
Ibiza. He's like,
Is this like Vanderpump, but it's Paris Hilton?
it's just
and
Paris
Ibiza?
Hilton running her own club and just having fun all the time or something. Apparently,
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I gotta
that's a show.
say, I'll bring it back to that documentary. She is raking it in. She is selling about $4 to $5 billion worth of products every year.
Jesus.
When does that
She's-
show premiere, James?
I
She's
think
the-
it might be soon.
It's
She's the
some
original
kind of premiere
Instagram
month?
influencer.
It's
Yeah.
true.
I hope it's premiere month, Rob. I'm really looking forward to that one.
Anyway, Unicorn sings very weak performance. Just like
Really? I thought it was like it was. I mean, it was.
I'm
fine.
with Max.
you could
yeah.
barely hear her
Mhm.
over the backing vocals, I
Yeah.
felt.
Yeah, and like her dance moves are very rigid as well.
But anyway, she was voted in, aka producers were fucking with us.
Totally.
Definitely rigged.
Yeah.
I have Chris's Internet Corner.
Ooh.
They're the Little Hiltons, is Paris Hilton's fans.
Little Hiltons.
Parasites is better.
So
Parasites is
not
so good.
Parasites, which I agree with you, Max. Much better. So the last two people were Deer versus Lion, 6'3" versus 5'6".
And Deer's got a little bit of a pot belly.
Yep.
Well, like, here's the thing though.
It is a costume.
It's a costume,
Yeah.
so it's like you could say like there's room for a belly.
The judges were
whether there's ones there, I don't
indicating
know.
that the Deer was a wrestler.
I got some wrestler vibes.
He
Me too.
said he likes horses, and somebody's like, "Do you think he could be a colt,
Bronco.
bronco, whatever?
Yeah.
Both horses."
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody was the panel guessed Peyton Manning, and I can't believe that somebody guessed Peyton Manning. Like, what do you think?
They're
of?
like-
That'd be so amazing.
like what?
We're getting
Like-
different level celebrity that can be on the show.
Is it
Not
Will
happening.
Arnett because he's on BoJack Horseman?
Oh no, it's not. He's not 6'3".
It doesn't. Well,
He's also
Will
way
Arnett?
too
He's not
popular for this show.
He ain't 6'3".
He's pretty tall.
But what other Denver Bronco do we think it could be?
So you know who I think it is Tim Tebow.
He's available.
He's available.
What else is
He's
he doing?
6'3".
Pitching? No.
One of the clues was that he tapes up, and it was like taping up.
They were taping his
or
antlers.
something, before every something.
He definitely talked like he had like
It was like an
some sort
athletic-
of fight bout sort of thing going on. So wrestler, boxer, MMA, one of those things seemed like.
But I'm
very
also
likely.
thinking football is a combat sport,
It is.
and so you gotta like get ready for that.
You do have to get
And
ready.
you get knocked down, you get back up was a clue.
Oh, yeah, he talked about getting knocked down. That was the thing that made it sound like potentially boxing or fighting, but it
Yeah.
could
Or
be
again, a football player.
or
gets knocked
knocking down on one knee and getting back up like Tim Tebow.
It's true. Oh, did the horse do the one up thing, or was that the hippo? That was the hippo.
That was the hippo.
Yeah.
Which also a football player makes sense.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's Tim Tebow. That's my guess.
Max, who do you think it is?
I think it's the lead singer of Chumbawamba. You get knocked down and you get up again.
When Robin Thicke said that
That's good.
exactly in that order, I was like, someone's gonna. And then like, yeah, just went away.
I like Max's other guest of Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I think it's just because like the deer look plus the big belly.
It was the right physical stature,
Yes. Yeah.
but the voice did not sound
I think
like
he's
Stone
too
Cold.
popular for this show.
Apparently they're from the Wild West.
Oh yeah,
Wild West.
No,
Yes.
no. The judges thought they're from the Wild.
No, that was in the
West.
video. In the video, he
video?
says he's from the Wild West,
Oh, okay.
which was a Will Smith movie.
I'm like, it's not
Yeah.
Will Smith.
It's definitely not Will Smith.
Unless some method acting.
Who is the co-star in that movie?
Oh,
Jackie Chan?
It was not Jackie.
Owen
Chan.
Wilson?
No, it's an
Um,
older white.
Oh,
guy.
it was Kevin Kline.
Yeah.
Kevin Kline's not 6'3", is he?
Oh
Could
wait.
be. Could be.
We're all going to the internet corner.
everyone's
Sorry.
internet corny.
All right. Should we talk about Lion?
Why do I think Jackie Chan was in Wild Wild West?
Because he was in
He was in
Shanghai
Shanghai
Nights.
Nights.
That's right. Okay. Now that would be
Same
a hell of a
phenomenon
movie.
Yeah.
as the
Wait.
Sinbad in a what was it?
What if it
Genie
was
movie?
Sinbad?
The guy was white.
I was hoping the hippo was Sinbad. He
I
was
did
not.
think the hippo was Sinbad for a second when he was in the
So
diner.
Kevin Kline is 6'2", and Will Arnett is 6'2" as well.
6'2".
That's definitely
Ooh.
close enough. Definitely close enough, right?
That's not close enough.
No, it has to be like you can't be falsifying a whole inch.
I can-
on the
no, but
only
the
real
internet
fact we
says
know.
6'2",
The
Yeah.
internet might be wrong.
Okay.
right?
Oh,
It's-
okay.
It's not going to be Will Arnett because everybody can detect Will Arnett's voice.
He's a master of
Right.
voice disguise.
All right, the lion.
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 Do
Lion
people have
coming in
anything
at
to say
5'6".
about the lion?
So
5'6",
Lion came
female.
from famous Hollywood family,
L.A. royalty.
Hollywood royalty.
Hollywood royalty, and she really wants to break out of her pride. She wants to stand on her own, not just make it because of her legacy.
And not have people prejudging her and can just judge her for who she is
Yeah, as a lion.
as a lion. And the judges thought her singing was really good.
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
Is she the person who said, I plead the fifth?
No, that was the deer.
Okay, never mind.
Because they asked the deer if he played in the NFL, and he said, I plead the fifth.
Got it.
Yeah.
So is he number 5?
He was number 5.
No, I just meant like in the NFL. This is number 5.
Could be.
Entirely possible.
Tim Tebow was, I think, 6 though.
I don't think he was 5.
I think it was 15.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't 5.
15 has a 5 in it.
It's true.
Yeah.
The clues can get very esoteric.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, back
so
to
the
Lion.
Yeah. Lion.
Max, who do you think the lion is?
Leona Lewis, based purely on the name.
Hmm.
Who is that?
Some singer.
Okay.
I think she sings a love song, right?
I think she's part of Fifth Harmony or something. I don't know.
I-
This is why I was like, I plead the fifth. Ooh, it's a clue.
I
No,
think
but
it's
we just
the,
said that
I know,
wasn't-
I know. That's why I'm saying I was wrong.
I think it's the lead singer of the Blue Abadida Die song.
That's a guy.
Eiffel 65.
Eiffel 65, yeah.
Oh.
My theory
Hit me.
on Hollywood royalty and needing to be breakout is we're talking about a Kardashian here.
Yeah.
And then she could sing decently, but she also had good like stage walk around the stage. And so
Oh, this
James
was
was-
the runway one, right?
this is the one that James thought was a runway model, and there is a Kardashian who's also a Victoria's Secret model.
I definitely got real like runway model kind of poses, like vibes this whole time.
Yeah.
So I can tell you her name. I think she's technically Jenner, not Kardashian, so I wouldn't know her actual name, but whoever that one is, that's my guess.
Is this the Pepsi one?
Sure.
Okay.
I don't know.
There's there's the one married to Kanye West, Kim.
Yep.
There's one.
We know which one
Oh.
Kim is, Noah.
I really
that
don't
one.
know Kardashians that well.
we haven't done that show yet.
There's the one who has like the huge product
No, We don't
line,
need to.
the makeup.
Yeah.
Is that Kylie?
Who knows?
Yeah. There's one married to the basketball player.
Look, we'll do this when we're doing the Kardashian show. Okay? We're not.
Yeah,
doing it.
I think we should skip.
We're
All
not
right.
done
Skip
with
the Kardashian
we're done with
minutia.
that.
All right.
So
yeah.
who'd they guess? They guessed she was Lady Gaga.
Gaga,
They
yeah.
guessed she was a
Which is
non-Beyonce
incorrect
Destiny's
because Gaga,
Child.
as we know, is 5'1",
Hmm.
so not 5'6".
From New Jersey.
Yeah.
Not from a
Also,
rich
you
family.
no way you're getting Lady Gaga on this show.
Right. Like,
0%.
Does she have a Fox movie coming out to promote?
She has a new Las Vegas residency that opened up like a couple days ago.
Hmm.
Ooh.
Lady Gaga.
oh, it's not. It's definitely not Gaga. Like, it's so obviously not Gaga. Like, this person was not a hardcore dancer. I feel like,
I agree, but I'm just answering.
But if it
Rob's
was
question.
Gaga,
but it's not. It's
you
5
wouldn't
inches
bust
off of
out the
height.
Gaga dance moves, and give it away.
Oh my god.
Also, so like, okay, say you are Lady Gaga.
Yes.
So what is the incentive for you not to just be like, I'm Lady Gaga, keep me on the show? Like, what is the incentive to keep yourself
I mean,
hidden?
you do tell the producer, "I'm Lady Gaga, keep me on the show." And the producer goes, "I got you."
I'm just like, I don't. There's no
Lady
incentive.
Gaga's like, why the fuck would I ever be on this show?
I'm just okay.
Like, there's
So,
no reason they can't
say
afford it.
We guess it's actually Lady Gaga. What do
Yeah.
we get out of this? If we watch another 12 episodes of this show and like we find out it's Lady Gaga, we get to give herself a pat on the back here, and she gets to like
Yeah.
be on the show
Because
forever.
you're like, these idiots couldn't. It took them 12 episodes to couldn't figure out, and I said it on night 1.
What do you mean? There's
That's
no
the
like,
satisfaction here.
They
Chris.
did guess it on night one.
The
If it
satisfaction
was
is
Lady
in-
Gaga.
guessing it right and being like, I said it. Like, if it turns out to be Paris Hilton, Max is gonna be pumped.
Max is just like
Slightly
shaking
head
his
nods.
Perfect silence there. I just don't understand the point of the show. I don't get.
That's it.
I don't get
I
it.
just said it.
I give yourself a pat on the back for guessing these people, and that's it.
Yeah.
Like the singing's pretty mediocre. The costumes I like the costumes, but they're wearing the same costumes week to week. So like,
Are they?
oh yeah,
I think
Oh, I was really hoping to be different costumes.
there's 6 more people that need to introduce.
I guess that's the problem. Is like you have to remember. Oh, it's like it's the monster again. Oh, it's the lion.
Yeah.
Right? 'Cause that's the only way.
Yeah,
you
well,
know
you're
these
gonna get
people.
more clues, James.
Right, but I'm
You'll
saying
get
that's the
better
only way.
guesses.
If it's if the lion's now like a dragon, you're like, I don't know who that person is because now they're a dragon.
I just
Yeah.
thought, imagine this show just played you the same video every time they say,
Oh no,
we can't give you more clues. You're just watching that.
You're onto something though there, which is I do wonder. So like this is clearly the premiere episode 1. Get to episode 2, and clearly I think this show is meant for you to like just have it on and you can pop in and pop out. But like to your point of the same videos, like how are they gonna tee this up without just recapping like everything all the time?
There are definitely gonna be a lot more recaps.
Right? Like they must. They're like, oh, episode 1, this is what the lion did.
Well,
and-
episode 2, there won't be that many recaps
Yeah.
because I think episode 2 is 6 new people.
Oh.
So
Oh,
episode 2 will be
damn.
like episode 1.
Oh, so you're waiting for like to see the lion for like a bit again.
yeah.
Oh, geez, yeah.
There's some sort of
Ooh.
playoff happening, James.
Oh shit!
Hmm.
How tall's unicorn?
5 something.
Rebecca Black.
5'8".
Rebecca Black.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Wow. Wow.
Deep cut. I
Yeah.
like
Chris
it.
gives no shits at all.
Yeah, because she came from a rich family, right? That was her whole thing.
I think so.
Right? Well, no, that's how they got the music video made.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Max, think you cracked it.
Yeah, that'd be really good.
So after
Yeah.
this deer and lion come out, they bring out the 3 losers, which was the deer,
So the deer obviously lost the lion. The lion was great.
the hippo,
And
hippo.
Monster.
and the monster.
And the monster who got the shaft.
Yeah.
And then obviously Hippo lost. They didn't even really say they were doing another vote. They're just like, and the Hippo's
No.
out.
Yeah,
Sure.
that was very confusing. Like you'd expect some drama in between, or like a recap of the performances. The judges weigh in. No, it was just
Like, I like there was no recap. Just like, Hippo's out. You know.
Hippo
you
was
go.
clearly the worst. So
Then
like,
they say the Hippo's out. Hippo starts taking off the mask right away. And clearly they're like, no, keep the mask on.
no.
Because there's a whole build up.
Yeah.
And then each judge just give their official guess.
man, they got their top-notch editors on this build-up to pull this mask off.
Oh, that editing job at the end was crazy.
Wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like Sandstorm was about to start playing.
That'd be
Sorry.
great.
I
also
also
like-
internet corner
or
bad news.
Darude or
Oh, we got some internet
Oh.
corner?
Well, so Rebecca Black is 5'5", and there was definitely no 5'5" people on the show.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Man,
What if it
a
was 5'6",
spoiler,
another off
James.
by 1 internet
Right.
height?
Yeah. Could be.
She grew an inch. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
Could
she
have grown an
could
inch.
have.
I'm
Yeah.
just telling I just
She
have
was
to
really
believe-
young.
Like,
when-
if
she was
they're
really young.
incorrect on the height, like I just can't. I can't. That can't be okay. It's the only piece of fact I have to go on, Chris. It's all I have.
You have the voice. You
if
go
I'm
with
gonna
the
look,
voice.
if I'm gonna pat myself on the back later,
Just-
I gotta believe the facts.
I just
I'm
want to know,
presenting.
like, if everyone knows who that person is, are they still in the show or not? Do they kick them off? Like, what
no,
happens
they
if,
don't. They just don't confirm.
What
They're
happens?
like, oh, it's Rebecca Black, and then they just keep.
what happens if it leaks? Like, who the monster is?
It will never leak. It's the best secret on TV or
Yeah,
something.
they
said
made a whole
that.
big thing about it. It's in the title shot.
Yeah.
Also, I like that the theme song of this show is the theme song from CSI.
Is it?
It is. It's Who Are You from the Who.
Oh yeah. Oh man, I'm picking up on your meme guess for Rebecca Black. Tayson Diggs as the monster.
Who's that?
I don't know who that is.
Chocolate rain.
That's Tayson Day.
Tayson Day.
Did you say Tayson Diggs?
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah.
So, can we talk about how all of these costumes, right?
Yeah.
They're pretending to have some sort of mic.
Yes.
Like, so are these people? Are they singing? Is this some sort of recording before they were singing? Like, because they're clear. Like the monster had this like giant like
God,
ball like mic.
jeez.
Clearly, he was not singing through that mic. But some of the other ones made it more
Why,
obvious.
why
that-
are you trying to kill Santa, Chris?
Okay.
Stop trying to
Chris-
kill Santa.
Chris, here's what I'll say. We'll never know. It's highly probable.
Right? Like it's very. As you said it, now I can only think it's pre-recorded. But I was just fine watching the show.
We
thinking
said
they
it
were
like
singing.
8 times during the show. We thought it was
I mean,
pre-recorded.
they could be wearing like lapel mics. They're just clearly not singing the mics that they're like pretending to have.
You definitely build a mic into that costume, and then
Yeah.
the other mic.
But like they all pretend to have a mic, and like some of the costumes clearly that's not them. They're not singing in that mic.
So
Yeah.
you're saying Antonio Brown was not dancing up there, and he was just standing there.
No, he was dancing but not
yeah,
singing.
Yeah,
A little bit,
dancing,
yeah.
not singing.
No,
But,
he
like, so
wasn't.
many people
He
did not
wasn't
dance.
dancing. That was
They just
somebody
kind
else.
of moved around.
Antonio
Antonio
Brown,
Brown was definitely dancing.
He
I know, I was joking.
flossed. He did that.
No, but
leg
I'm saying like
thing.
some other people did not dance that much. So like, what are they doing the whole time?
Yeah, because they need to sing.
What do you?
We're just talking about are they singing or not?
They definitely are singing.
Like
They definitely are singing.
I think
yeah.
they're. I mean, it's clear that they're. One person was mouthing the words. I could tell that. But
Right.
like, are we actually hearing them or is it a pre-recorded of them?
They are definitely singing because like there was one of them where you could see like their throat move, and
That doesn't mean you're hearing that.
no, it doesn't. But you only do that when you're trying to convince people that you're singing, and with the mask on, why are you trying to convince people you're singing?
Because
Because it's a show about you singing.
You can't. No, you
That's
see 'em
why
singing.
no, you can't just be
It's
like
a mask.
not
You don't have
pretend
no
like
idea.
like you.
There's
can
no
s-
mouth lip singing because you can't
You
see
can-
the lips.
Yeah, well,
You don't
just-
have to move the lips. You just have to
You
sing.
just have to move your throat.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
All right.
Anyone else have any other minutia they want to talk about?
Briefly want to mention the pedigree of the show.
Sure.
It's based off a Korean show I just learned called King of Mask Singer.
That's a good translation.
How many episodes of the Korean show are you going to have watched by next week?
Yeah, if you can't guess who the person behind the mask is, that ruins half the fun.
You guess everyone is Psy.
Yeah, or the guy from Old Boy. That's about it.
Yeah. I mean, one thing that
Kim Jong Un.
yeah.
Kim Jung, the judge.
Ken Jeong.
What are you guys making a drinking game for this episode? Like every time you say it,
Yeah.
people have to drink. Like I think that would be a good
Potentially-
drinking rule. Though. We should
potentially
bring
what-
that minutia moment back.
We do got to bring we got to make the Who Put This On drinking game.
Yeah,
'cause
that's a good one for
You
this
could
episode.
definitely do some things.
If you
See-
say the leader of the North Koreans' name, if you hear his name,
no, so
do a drink.
it's things that we do in every pod.
No, but that's for this one. We'll
That's-
post it on the Facebook.
Oh.
Got it.
I would say probably the best costume though, Chris Brown with some spanking red shoes. Not Chris Brown. Fuck. Nick Cannon. Nick
I
Cannon.
was like Chris Brown.
Timson Diggs.
Damn.
Also,
Ooh,
drink
boy.
every time Noah fucks up the name.
Anyone fucks up a name.
Anytime someone fucks up a name.
Yeah. Yeah. Just some real sparkly, shiny red shoes.
Oh
yeah. Yeah. Wilding out. Nick Cannon.
All right, I'm gonna go to ratings here.
Do it.
I'm gonna start this off. I'm gonna go with bottom third. I'll go middle of the bottom because I do think that there is some value in guessing, but I literally don't care. You've heard me talk about it for this last hour, so like you know my opinion on what's going on here. Noah, give it to me. What's your rating?
I'm joining you in the company. Definitely bottom. I do think middle of the bottom because it's barely watchable. Like, just barely that it's... I didn't feel like I need to, like, pull my eyes out. Where bottom of the bottom shows, I'm just, like, really feeling antsy. Like, I can't do this. But, yeah, this show is
So you're telling me you had a
pretty
bad time watching the show?
not... It's not good. Yeah.
I mean, you could say it. I'm just asking to clarify.
I mean, the show's bad. I think that's the difference. Bottom of the bottom, you have a bad time. Like I don't think I had a bad time watching this because it's just so bad. Yeah.
Great non-answer. Rob, what do you think about the show?
I'm about to make Chris mad at me because this is
I
a
know you like
top
this show.
third show.
No.
It was great.
You're wrong.
I love the mystery aspect of it. I very much enjoyed the weird clues and listening to the voice and trying to figure out who it was and all the guesses. And I'm debating whether I should join Max's principled stand of not watching the show because of Jenny McCarthy. But other than that, I definitely want to watch next week's episode.
Fascinating.
Ugh. Terrible.
Sorry, Chris.
Terrible.
I like the diversity.
It's all over the
It's
place.
okay, Rob.
James, what do you got?
So here's something interesting. As you two, meaning Chris and Noah over here, started getting your ratings, you were really bringing me down. Like, oh man, I started wondering. I'm like, maybe this is, I don't know, maybe it's
Yeah.
like middle or something. And then Rob really brought me back to my clear-headed thinking, and this is definitely a top third show. Here's the thing about the show. It was a bunch of fun to watch in real time, a bunch of fun to watch with some friends. it's I will in Chris's defense, the whole fun is like trying to guess the people. And so like if that's not your thing at all, and like I'm pretty bad at that, I'll be honest. This was still actually fine for me. And it was the kind of fine for me where it's like somebody would say something like, oh yeah, but it would get me thinking to a similar aspect and I could like really get it. But like if you're like someone like Chris who's just like doesn't know who any of these people are, doesn't care to know, has no interest, not like really up on like all the like current people or anything in music, like I get it. But like if you're someone into it, I think it's great to just casually throw on. I can easily see this watching like, you know, if you're with family or something.
You can't
like,
do this
just do
casually,
it.
James.
You can definitely do this casually.
You gotta know all the
You
clues.
just throw it on, you're like, what is
How are you
that?
gonna
You're like,
guess
look at that
without the
monster.
clues, James? You need the
visuals
clues.
are great. I thought the production was good of the show. Music was good. Like the music in and out was all good. The recapping wasn't bad. My concern that may over time hit it is like how like can you watch this week over week?
How does the third episode, when you start repeating,
Right.
see? That is the big question mark that it might not survive.
Right. Because it's kind of new. It's kind of got that novelty of like being the new thing of like, oh, that new show where like it's these people singing in their masks and you guess it. The detective element is by far the most fun piece of it.
I'm fascinated.
There you go.
Think
So
I actually
bottom
think
of the top, but I'll give it a solid 3 on the James scale.
I think this gets better as it goes on
I mean, we'll see. I don't know.
because you can paint a better picture. Where I think this actually would be the worst episode.
I just want to point out that James had me rewind because we missed the first 10 seconds of this clue video.
I had to see who the panel
So
was
that's what
gonna
I'm
guess.
saying. You can't casually watch this. You're gonna be needing the clues. There's no like.
It's the one where you could pop in for like the 15-minute segment when you're like walking by. You're like, oh, okay, let me see what's going on with the deer, and like you watch like a battle. But then like once they get to the next round, you're like, okay, I can like walk away if I need to. Takes care of something, come back.
All right, Max, give it to me.
This could have been a middle tier show. Then they put Melissa McCarthy on. No, Jenny McCarthy.
We're doing real bad today.
I caught myself,
Drink.
okay? Melissa McCarthy, I can't believe her. Like that movie Spy. What was she doing? What else is Melissa McCarthy in?
Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters. Anyway, yeah, no,
Bridesmaids.
Jenny McCarthy, you're a shit human being. I hope you die from the common cold.
No, she definitely
Wow,
got
that's-
vaccinated is the thing.
Yeah, she gets back.
All right.
She is
so
not a friend of the
that's
pod.
the
So
ratings.
you're going just based on your politics stand.
Gotta
Any comments of the show?
I respect Max's decision.
minus your thoughts. So, like you can ignore that piece of it. What was your thoughts of it?
doesn't matter.
Huh?
So is it
Strongly
just
stated.
straight bottom, middle bottom? Where are you at?
Top of the bottom.
Okay.
Don't give them money. Don't watch the show. Let it
He
die.
just doesn't want to die. He's just
No,
so-
just I truly despise this person a whole bunch.
I admire your stand, Max. No one should watch the show.
Chris will take it however he can get it.
I love a show with guesswork. The Mole, love it. This part of the show, it's great.
What if they get one of the furries is Anderson Cooper?
Oh man,
It'd be amazing.
So I've been watching some sort of season finale of Survivor.
Starring Anderson
Ooh.
Cooper.
Anderson Cooper was not there. It was pretty good. I like the Survivor.
Is Ned Schneebly still on it?
Who is Ned Schneebly?
The guy from you haven't
The
seen
guy
School of
from
Rock,
the
right?
movie he hasn't seen.
Damn it. This is the
No,
worst
no,
person to
he
play
was-
this game with,
Is
as
that-
we've already learned. I don't know
is-
why I'm doing it right now.
is
He was
that
kicked
Jack
off
Black's
many
character?
weeks ago.
No,
Oh,
I couldn't.
we got to
tell you-
move on.
Yeah, that was like the worst time for me to try to do that. I'm sorry.
I love how the game switches up when there's only 3 people left to like this like other people have the power to see who wins. It definitely changes this like makes the whole dynamic of the game way different. And I really
Was there a
enjoyed
guy
it.
named Mike White?
I don't know.
Okay, moving on.
Show him the photo.
Gotta
This
bring-
is great
the only
audio,
way
guys.
this can work, guys. We
This is
got
great audio.
internet corner of this thing. That guy.
Yeah, I mean he didn't win, but he was near the end.
Okay, got it.
So he went pretty far.
He went pretty. Yeah. I think he was last. He was last 3 or last 4. He was in. He was really close.
So how many more episodes are there?
They're done.
It's done.
It's done. I think that this is really enjoyable, but I'm not sure if I can watch the same thing 2 times a year. Like, it's not different
you got-
enough.
you got
I
your
can't
fix.
imagine it being different enough because I've seen season 1 and now I've seen season 37. There's not that many differences overall. Like
Yeah.
people are better at the game. Like people know the game. People are better at the game. The challenges, they're like down to a science. Like, and like a lot of the things they're doing definitely have made the game better, but the show better. But like,
Yeah.
not season to season. I don't know.
Yeah,
So,
30
like,
something incrementation.
It might just be like a once a year thing. I might watch this season of Survivor. I don't know. My parents watch it, so like something to talk to them about. There's not a whole lot to do that with, so like it's kind of one of the impetuses for me watching it to begin with.
That's cool.
Max and I finished Maniac.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
reality TV, but a very good. What do you call it? Like a limited series?
One shot, no, sequel season show.
Yeah.
Jonah Hill in that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jonah Hill and Emma Stone.
Yeah.
It's
like-
It's on my list to watch.
It's directed by Kari Joji Fukunaga, who did a bunch of True Detective episodes.
He did all of season 1.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, it's really well done. Like extreme well done. Highly recommend. Fun to watch.
Nice. I think that's like +3 now from this crew.
One last
I brought it
Survivor
up before
question.
as well. It's a good one.
What's up?
Was it a David or a Goliath that won?
So at the end, there were 2 Goliaths
Ooh.
and 1 David,
Oh.
and a David won.
Oh, David beat Goliath.
Nice.
Can I
That never happened.
ask who it is if nobody else here cares?
Nobody
I have to
cares.
look it up. I don't
Alright.
remember his name.
Was he the really nerdy guy?
No.
Okay.
They,
Moving on.
They
That-
blindsided him.
That's the only
So
one
while he's
I
looking
remember.
up, question for the pod crew: Have we
Yes.
discussed the Netflix show The Final Table?
We
Yes.
have not.
I think
We have.
we
Okay.
haven't.
No, we've discussed that it's a good show.
Okay.
Yeah.
That
But
was really
also-
all I was gonna asking.
It's a
Just
good
in
show.
comparison to like I think the last pod I was on was the that cooking holiday baking cook-off show,
Oh,
which
yeah.
was trash.
No, we
And then I got a coffee with Noah, and he introduced me to The Final Table, and that is about 100 million times better.
it's unbelievable
than this other
how
crap
much
that we
better it
watched.
is. Yeah.
So why is everyone watching it on their own and not watching it on the pod?
I don't know, because like I just started watching it, and I watched like the whole thing.
yeah.
How should we still do it, or is it
Oh
done?
yeah, it's great.
Is it
That's-
close enough to premiere that it should be part of premiere month?
No, probably not.
I don't think so.
All right.
So
February,
that's,
maybe.
February.
I was talking to Harrison, and I was like, "Why did you?" Harrison said he watched all the episodes. I'm like, "Why did you do that?"
Because
You
it
know
was
we
that
would do it-
good.
It's good.
Yeah, but you go leave an episode to
No.
watch on the pod.
no,
No,
it's
you just
one of
don't
those
start
shows.
it. You say that's a great reality show. Save it for the pod. You don't watch any. That's the pro
Basically,
move.
here's what happens. So, I was hanging out with Noah, and he says, "Hey, let's pop on this Final Table." And I'm like,
And then you
"Yeah,
say, "No, Noah, that's a show we should save for the pod."
No, I was like,
No, 'cause you're like,
I've never
you
heard
don't-
of it.
yeah.
Oh, it's a cooking show. There's no way it's good. It's good.
Well, it'll just me and Rob. Like you
Yeah.
guys, if people have seen it already.
No, we'll make him watch it. James is in to watch it again. I see it. in
It'll
his
be
eyes.
great. I'll watch
Yeah,
it.
I'd
I'll
watch
watch
it,
it
yeah.
anytime you want.
There's
It's
a couple-
not part of premiere month.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
February.
So it'll be a bit.
It's gonna be Food February.
We'll bring in Courtney to
breweries.
watch it.
So back to Survivor. Nick was the one that won. If you remember who Nick was.
Nope.
No clue. Not Ned Schneebly.
Moving on.
So over the break, work was a little slow. I ended up watching a season of Married at First Sight.
Oh,
Ooh, how is it?
Not great.
oh
How's
no,
Dr. Pepper?
Dr. Pepper's there. All the same hosts are there. The couples didn't work out this time. Like one made it to the end where they said they were going to be married, and then 6 months later, that one they were divorced. But another couple were still married but weren't really together. So definitely not batting very well right now.
Mm.
I've only seen 3 seasons, and there's like 10. So
Dr. Pepper's got to work on her game.
definitely, they definitely didn't do a great job this time.
Hmm.
There's also a lot of filler going on. There's like
Ooh.
4 hours of TV before they even get like married.
Oh.
And you're like, what is going on with the show? There's like some sort of special thing where like episode 0 of the season where they go over how like other contestants that have applied. And I just like, you just can't watch it. Just like, why do you even announce that? I feel like it's a chance for the judges to get some like attention, whereas like the judges don't really get too much attention throughout the show. But it was interesting. Anyone watch anything else they want to talk about?
Nope.
No holiday plans?
I watched a couple random episodes of Forged in Fire.
I've been watching some of that too.
It's pretty good.
It's definitely spoiler for like a top 5. I think that's in there.
Oh, just moving up your ranks.
Oh, it's definitely moving up the ranks for sure.
I like the episode I saw. The contestants do the "it will kill" thing like we were doing, so I enjoyed that.
There's definitely some more like the tang. We were talking about the tang in that episode a lot, and it's like now it's just like so common to me to just be like, oh, that's just where the hilt of the, like, that's just the hilt of the knife now. Like I know way more about what's going on.
Chris, am I gonna come to this apartment one day and you just got your own home forge set up?
There's no way you got a forge in this place.
I believe
You
in
have
you.
fucking steel at like 2,000 degrees. Like that ain't possible in an apartment.
All right.
All the home forges are definitely in like garages and like generally away from their house. There's a lot of times that you go to these people's houses and they have to make these random weird ass weapons, like generally curved like weapons no one's ever made. Like specific region has made this like 10 times and like that's it. And these people are like, I don't have the equipment to like quench this giant 27-inch curve blade. And like they're just like, there was one dude that broke his blade on like day 4, and I don't know how he got his blade done on day 5. He was just like, yeah, I called my uncle up and like the blade was done. And I was like, what? No footage of this happened. So
Do you think it's a little bit of a fishy situation?
oh
there?
yeah, definitely fishy.
Mm.
Definitely was like, oh, we don't have an episode if you don't have a fucking sword. I guess we'll give you more time.
And did he win?
I don't remember.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't important.
Got it.
All right. Well, you can find us on Twitter at whoputthison. You can find us on Facebook.com/whoputthison. You can post questions and suggestions at whoputthison@gmail.com. And please rate us on iTunes. Really helps. We'll see you guys next time.